I sit on this side, you sit on that, like Ant and Dec, but you wear a hat.
Wow, we've got a new theme tune.
That could be, I just made that up.
You realise it's the first time we've sat down together in front of the camera since pre-lockdown.
We've done lots of other things on camera though.
Do you want to talk to them at all? Anything you want to say to them? It's been a long time.
Yes, I do.
Oh, don't you want to address the people?
Bring in the music. Oh people, we are sorry for our absence. Due to a terrible, terrible infectious disease, we have been absent.
Any other reason? I mean,
No, just blame it on that. Blame it on that.
It's been like, we've been back to work like 2 months.
Shh. You're ruining it. They were convinced for
Are
a
they?
moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Well.
Bring back in the music.
Okay, ready?
Oh people, we can only apologise for our long absence from YouTube. For your essential camera news with Pete and AJ. Thanks for tuning in. And apologies we were gone.
Right, shall I just get on with it? First bit of camera news?
I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
This totally isn't dipping into the rumour mill at all.
Oh, not again. This has got us in so much trouble.
Yeah. Well, you know, my budget for research for the show stretches to about 5 minutes.
That's not good.
I just set up a load of notifications
Yep.
for the rumours.
Yep.
Then they come through, I go, that sounds interesting. And the first rumour today is GoPro related.
Okay, hold that. If you're watching this, AJ's just told you where to source the news so you don't have to waste your time tuning in. Go do it. Back to you, AJ, with your GoPro news.
Please don't. Okay, GoPro related news. And this is the GoPro Hero 9 Black leaked specs.
Leaked
Ooh,
by them.
I like a leaked spec.
Leaked by them.
Do you remember the 8K Canon rumour that wasn't true and turned out to be totally true? And now,
Yeah.
we're like months on,
Yeah.
it's been released.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, it just sets fire to everything and stuff.
You probably can't say. He didn't say set fire. He said allegedly.
Well, here's my point. We work with all manufacturers of camera gear.
Used to be Canon until you said it set fire to everything. So
Well, everyone works with us. They're happy to send us test units, and from Panasonic, Sigma, like all the camera companies, apart from Canon. So I can say,
don't say Canon. Canon would want to deal with us though. They do want to deal with us.
Clearly not.
They just lost our email.
Well, I keep reminding them of it as well. So Canon, if you're watching this,
Can we do that?
yeah, well,
Just
we can.
do a fuzzy thing over it.
Yeah, I will. Do it again. Canon, if you're watching. All right, so on to GoPro news.
Yes.
The Hero 9 Black leaked specs. It will have a front-facing screen like the DJI Osmo Action. Does that interest you? Okay.
That's kind of annoying because I now see more vloggers walking around with selfie sticks
And a GoPro.
and a GoPro with a super wide stretched kind of face.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's annoying.
It is. All right then. I'm going to read out the specs. That have been
Okay,
leaked,
just
and I'm going to see if any of them.
Do it.
Oh no, I'll do them one by one and see
Okay.
if any of them like spark any excitement with you.
Okay, we'll put a little sound effect when I'm excited.
Because the only GoPro I've used that was actually interested me was the Hero 7.
Yes.
That was like, this could be okay, but then I actually used it a bit and go, it still looks like a GoPro though.
Yes.
So anyway, Hero 9, front-facing screen.
Okay.
It will have a 20 megapixel sensor. Seems quite large. It will be able to record video at 5K, 30 frames per second.
Who leaked this? This is okay. Keep going.
GoPro's marketing team. It'll have a 1700 milliamp hour battery. If that's true, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's up from 1300 on the last model.
We don't know the size yet, so possible.
You'll be able to live stream 1080 straight from the device. That could be used in the porn industry. I don't know.
I wouldn't
Skydiving.
live streaming at 1080.
Yeah. Anyway,
The world needs to catch up for that to be a thing.
that's true. Yeah. If you watch any Twitch and stuff, it's very rarely at 1080, is it?
Okay, go on.
And, drum roll,
Yeah.
Hyper Smooth 3.
That's the thing. That will definitely be there. You know they're going to do that.
And I reckon Hyper Smooth 3 is going to be one better than Hyper Smooth 2.
Well done, GoPro.
So, that's GoPro news. On to our least favourite manufacturer, which we just seem to always buy their products, Canon.
Canon. It's an email. It's polite to respond.
Yeah, it is polite to respond. But anyway, the Canon C70. This camera genuinely excites me. For the first time, I'm genuinely interested. It's like a miniaturized Cine cam. So the XC10s that we own and love, and the XC15s, it's going to be that style body, but with an interchangeable lens, and it will be Canon's first RF-mounted interchangeable lens cinema camera.
And to that, you can only say, about time.
Yeah. So I always, we hold the same beliefs. I always thought the XC10 and 15s were some of the most underrated video cameras in existence. And to see that style being developed is genuinely really cool.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
It's going to be able to record 4K 422 10-bit at up to 120p apparently.
Okay, so they're currently 4K anyway. Currently a great camera anyway.
Yeah.
Just upgrading to the internals.
Yeah, better bit depth, just a better quality image all round. You should be able to record 4K RAW out with the full-sized HDMI output as well.
Impressive.
That's really impressive. 3 card slots, I imagine. That'll be 2 UH2 SD cards and 1 CF Express. 2 batteries. I don't know what batteries there'll be there. And a mini XLR port.
So they've possibly copied the sort of aftermarket shape with the attachment.
Yeah.
And they've got that bigger form, making it look more cool.
Yeah.
With an interchangeable lens.
Yeah, totally.
And better depth.
It'll look like a small C100, basically.
And is this a rumour or is this?
It's wide, like the R5 was. It's a widely leaked rumour. It'll have a full mechanical 6-stop ND filter built in, like most video cameras should have. We'll find out for certain on the 24th of September, but reported price is going to be $4,500.
There's so many good cameras now. So many good cameras. And sitting
$4,500
there when you know what Panasonic offer at that price point.
I was just going to say that. The EVA 1's $4,500.
Yeah.
I'd rather have an EVA 1 than a...
I don't know that they've done enough.
And the C200 Mark II's $4,500 or around that price point.
Yeah.
It's really competitive when you get there. But one thing Canon do really well is their cinema range of cameras. So if you're a video-only shooter, then it should be of interest at least.
Or like us, they're appealing to a Canon camera snob.
Yeah.
And it's only through playing with all the different brands now that you realise you're really not entitled to be a snob because there's so many really good offerings.
Yeah, I think unless you've got tons of lenses in one single mount, then you have to be brand agnostic now.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you like how I dropped that big word in? Dictionary
We
corner.
should float a crown above your head or something like that.
Thanks,
Which
mate.
there's loads of room above your head as well. There's in the shot.
That's because when I framed the shot, I didn't want to cut your fringe off.
Which is a strong fringe.
It's a strong
hairline. Oh, I noticed. Did you have coming back on video? No.
Anyway, finally, Sony news.
Okay.
Sony.
I'm not sure. I'm not.
You've gone off Sony recently.
I'm not big Sony.
Hang on, we were just talking about, but you have to be brand agnostic.
Yeah, but Sony in their saturation, I'm still a little bit.
You don't like Sony's colours, do you?
Not really.
Reportedly, the Sony A7C.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is Sony's new full-frame interchangeable lens compact camera that's going to be aimed at vloggers, YouTubers, and content creators.
Great.
So it's going to be a full-frame sensor, which is essentially the sensor from the A7 III, but put in a body same size as the A6600, which is their small compact camera.
Okay.
It'll have the same...
Now, Sony have already got some great products in that space, so it's just another product hitting somewhere where they've already got a load of products.
Yeah.
and everyone else has got loads of products in that exact same space.
Yep.
So tell me something special.
It'll have the same full frame 24 megapixel sensor as the A7 III. It'll be able to shoot 4K 30 frames per second.
Do you ever get the feeling that, it's been a sticky year for a lot of businesses?
Yes.
That there's a lot of circuit boards and
I
stuff
know where you're going. Yeah.
lying around.
Right.
We've got to make some use of it.
Yes.
So, new body.
So with that in mind, okay, so what you're saying is they just get all the spare parts that lie around and go, we can make a few quid.
Well, I don't want to call anyone out like, Apple. So we could probably blank that bit there.
Right,
so
yeah.
we're not calling them out. But they did that.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
And it worked quite well.
Yeah. Well,
Because you've got to put an honest price to it when
So-
you do something like that.
if then you're talking directly to the Sony executives down the lens, okay,
Okay.
they've got the whole of Sony consumer electronics to play with.
This is amazing.
What Frankenstein product are you going to market, Pete?
Sony, I want you to do a 6K Canon C100, and that would be perfect for me. But you can obviously call it the Sony.
C100.
Call it what you
But
want.
the Frankenstein parts, you've gone quite... my plea.
Yeah.
Sony, I would like you also to make a 6K Canon C100
Yeah.
with dual pixel autofocus
Oh, I should have done
and
that.
a built-in PlayStation 5.
Wow. On the miniature screen, but
Yeah.
with a HDMI out, so
Yeah.
you can put a monitor on it and sit behind the camera. Oh no, I'm listening.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
It'd be the best day's shooting ever.
Yeah. Please, Sony.
Now, time for filmmakers' admissions in this part of the Filmmakers News. Do you remember that day when we were filming the person who will remain nameless, a client of ours, and you fell asleep in the corner? Whilst
That wouldn't happen.
it was a really hot room, it was a really boring, dry topic, and the video was going on a very long time.
That is not true.
He had the headphones on, was monitoring the audio, closes his eyes really to intently listen,
Why
and I
would-
thought, his eyes have been shut for an awful long time.
That's not something to bring up.
Okay, finally with the A7C, 4K 30, IBIS built in, autofocus from the A7S III, front-facing touchscreen,
Okay,
mic
of
in,
course,
headphone port, single SD card slot. It's going to be announced on the 15th of September for reportedly
Go on.
$2,300.
No. Sorry, Sony.
That's a straight no from Pete. There you go.
Sorry, Sony. Speaking on behalf of the vlogging market, I'm going to have to say, back over the net, work on your pricing. It's a saturated market. You've got some great products in that market. So's everyone else. And not for that price.
If you include a PlayStation, he might think about it.
We'll definitely think about it. So
So,
that was a real shame that you ended it with that low from Sony.
I think of it as an opportunity. So that's it. The camera news done for the week. How do you feel? Good?
Yeah,
Good to be back?
It's good to be back.
good to be
Again,
back.
just to revisit, we do apologise. We should be back next week. We might not be. And if we're not,
Get over it.
well, yeah, don't be hitting us up on Twitter. Where are you two? Where's that fat guy? Do you know what? You're not allowed to say that anymore. Fat shaming. So think about that.
Wow, that was deep. Who are they talking about that? Because it could apply to either of us.
Well, I thought it was quite obvious, but I'll come to your defence with that.
Jeez, straight in there. That's harsh. Anything else you want to add? You done?
Not really. I didn't really want to do it, if I'm honest.
You never do. I always
No.
drag you in. You can tell by
So
the
hot.
by the
Why is it
shorts you're
so
wearing.
hot? Yeah, I am wearing shorts. and you know what? Yeah, they are pink. So what? So what? Go on then. Get the shorts out. Yeah. Oh, Pink's got pink shorts on. Well, actually, they're salmon. They're salmon shorts, all right?
And there we have it. The fourth headline of Camera News today is Pink in Pete. Words wrong way round. So, thanks for watching, and he probably won't be here next time.
I don't want any pink in me next time either. Bye.